Just too
It's
early.
a morning.
It's just too early for us. Too early, but I'm going to Seattle. And so guess what? We decided to do a quick...
Oh, that's right. You're going to Seattle today.
Oh, yeah. Getting on a flight.
White guys with low energy, unite!
White guys with low energy, unite!
White guys dressed like hipster with fucking Walking Dead white skin, unite!
Lots of white guys in sensible shoes. Over caffeinated, too. Yeah.
Your racist jokes are going to go over great.
What's the deal with
there.
blacks, everybody?
Hey,
Woo-hoo.
am I right?
Hey, Seattle, should blacks really be allowed to vote? Woo! Thanks a lot. Good night. Stay white, everybody.
Hey, Seattle. I love how there's no pepper up in there. Catch my drift?
Hey, guys, how about this racist thing? Doesn't bother me much, you know what I mean? But then again, I'm white.
Hey,
All right, good
Seattle.
night.
Hey, Seattle. I'm only racist when it rains. Am I right?
How come?
Something about the rain drives me nuts.
You didn't really have a joke for that.
What? How come?
Yeah. How come, Brandon? Anyway, guys.
I'm gay when it rains.
That's right, Seattle.
That's why I stay out of Seattle. I'll start sucking your dick like those fish they throw around there.
Hey, man, get him off the stage.
Oh, God, it's
Why would you
raining
suck our
outside.
dicks? Don't say that.
It's raining.
Don't say that. It's so weird, bro.
It is early. What time's your flight?
Tell you what, I'm drinking right now.
If you sip into the mic, I'm telling you,
man.
I will slap you for the fans. That
I'm
will
drinking.
happen.
But, dude,
you know how you know you're getting old? When
Yeah.
you sip coffee like that.
No, listen, hold on. There's nothing worse when, watch this. When
You're
going
to do exactly what I just said
they go
not
like
to
this,
do.
they go like this, they go. Like, well, I hate when people go like this. They're talking, and they're like, I gotta say this.
Oh, talking and doing it? Oh, God.
Just drink.
Yeah, they say that's a condition. People, like people chewing loud or people sipping stuff.
I go crazy.
It triggers me. So I guess it's a condition. Do you know what it is, Chin? There's a term for it. People that can't listen to other people like smack food or slurp coffee.
I go
Like,
crazy.
literally,
I go
it's
crazy,
a
too.
trigger.
Yeah.
It's a straight up trigger.
Even my own daughter, okay, watch this. So my own daughter, when she was like 6, she would eat like this. And I would go, we sit in the morning, I go, I love my daughter, but
Oh, no.
she does it again.
You got to
I'm gonna
help her
flip
out, though, too.
And I go,
because-
you got to keep your mouth closed. I am.
Oh.
And I talked to, there was this, like, you have these parent meetings,
Yeah.
like about school, and this one woman goes, I'm going to say something, and, my daughter chews, and she makes this noise, and it drives me nuts. And I actually don't like her when she's chewing.
That's fair.
I start laughing so hard. I'm
Yeah,
like,
for me.
Me too.
For me, it's like if I'm out eating or something like that, and then if Joe's chewing loud or my dad, I'm like, I literally, I'll have to leave or I'll have to say something. My brother came in my room. He was eating a wine gum in Dublin. And he kept going, and I went, dude. So he had a problem when he was a kid. He used to do it, my dad. And if you want to get Jay to fight you, just go shh, because he used to do. My dad used to shush him like that.
Oh yeah.
He'd be talking or eating with his mouth full. My dad go, close your mouth. Just close your mouth and go shh.
Yeah.
And so if you do that to Jay, it's a trigger, and he like freaks out and stabs people in the face. So Jay used to do it, and so he goes, shh, and man, it just bothered. I don't know what's the condition called. Misophonia.
Yeah.
I have it to the 10th.
My father, when you would be saying stuff that he didn't agree with or that was he considered, stupid because you were a boy, you would be making a point. He'd go, okay, let's try to, let me try to back you up a little bit
God.
because I live in the real world and obviously you're living in a fantasy world, but I will romance you for a second.
God.
I will romance that
Just
kind of
destroy
shit.
you?
I'd be like, you go. I like the way you sped up when you didn't know what you were talking about. You sped through that.
Yeesh.
That I'd be like, I'm gonna fucking
My
kill somebody.
Jay and I Jay had me dying, and Chin was there. Jay had me dying because he was like, "You remember when Dad used to do this?" Because my dad comes to town today, and we used to always have to do chores. Everyone has to do chores.
Yeah, sure.
They pay us like shit.
Sure.
It's goddamn slave labor. It was like the apple factory at the shop house. Anyways, he would make us do all these chores and barely pay us. And he used to make us wash the walls, the white, like, the walls all the time, wash the walls. And Jay used to he used to wear like thick old glasses.
He did?
Like the kid off of Sandlot. He looked like the kid off Sandlot. And my
But
dad,
big. And I'll
no,
beat
he
your
wasn't
ass.
big. He
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
that big. No, he never was that big as a kid. My dad would walk by and inspect the walls and go, he'd go, man, I think we check you get your glasses fixed. are they dirty? Are your glasses dirty?
Oh,
and Jay
my God.
Jay go, I don't think so. You go, well, it's weird because I've seen you over here trying to clean this wall for an hour and it's dirty. should we take you to LensCrafter and see if we can get you a bigger prescription?
Oh,
Jay's like,
my God.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Jay was telling me, my dad used to do that all the time. I was dying laughing.
Well, that's my father. I do that on my stand-up where I do this thing where I didn't like milk, and he'd go,
oh, yeah.
You don't like your milk? Do you want bones that look good in a dress? Because I thought you wanted to play football.
Yeah.
Baseball. I'd be like, but he one time, did I ever tell you about Alaska when we went fishing in Alaska?
Oh, sounds horrible.
So my dad was a Marine, Yeah. All right. But that was a long time ago. And we're in Alaska, and my father hires a guide, and he goes, I get a call, and he goes, we're going to go shoot bear in Alaska. And I go, no. Well, I'm not going to shoot a bear. Either of you.
How old are you at this time?
I don't know, 33.
Okay, you're a grown man.
Sure am. So I go, but father-son thing. Do a little bonding. Go to Alaska in the summertime, right? See how you're yawning? That's what I started doing immediately when I heard Alaska. I'm like, how many planes we got to take? Got to take 2 planes, then a seaplane, and then a boat, and then maybe die? Oh, okay, cool. So he goes, we're going to go bear hunting. And I knew he had been talking to somebody who got in his ear about bear hunting. I was like,
how
nah.
fun it is.
But he had already bought a rifle and a scope. Now, when my dad goes to buy a rifle and a scope, it's the Joe Rogan school of buying. He'll go down to the highest price. He doesn't do any research.
Going
he
expert
goes,
level.
What's the best one? I got the best one.
You got the American Sniper up in here?
Let me get the American. Let me get that. All right, so he buys a cannon. But by the way, we're going fishing now. So we also bought $10,000 worth of fishing equipment. I don't know what it was. But I remember I had to get waders. I don't know. You know what waders are? I don't care.
Oh, it's like the waterproof pants.
Sure are.
Yeah.
Sure are.
Complete with time.
Yeah. Very quickly on that, I lost every single lure. Every single lure. Guy came over and goes, where are your lures? I go, I lost them because I was fly fishing. He goes, what are you doing? I get him caught in a tree in the rocks. Yeah. Caught nothing.
I feel like fishing is not something you just try once. Like you gotta know. It's like surfing.
You gotta know you're fishing.
It's like jiu-jitsu. You just don't try once.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And also, oh, and by the way, he's got a huge sidearm in case grizzly come after us.
Well, you catching the food.
Yeah, he got a sidearm. So, and I'm looking around for fucking bear. My father goes, I want to sight my rifle. I want to sight it. Do you know what that means? Because I don't.
Like line it up?
Guess so.
Guess.
Yeah, because you got to line.
I've seen enough movies.
So, I don't think he knew what kind of rifle he'd gotten, but I remember looking at the bullet, and I was like,
giant.
That's a fucking, that bullet's about the size of my dong, and I got a piece on me.
Yeah,
all right?
It's thick.
I'm like, I don't know how much gunpowder they got in there. We shooting planes down right now? Okay, we taking some planes down. So, have you ever shot a rifle with a scope?
Yeah.
Okay, so he lies down, and we put a log like this big. It was like
you don't have like the
sure don't. No. We're in the wilderness. We go to the wilderness, and he lies down. He decides to shoot it prone. So I'm like up next to him. And I'm looking at the fucking log he's going to shoot.
Oh, he's just shooting a log.
He's just shooting a log. And I put the log there, and it was made of like, it'd been dried out, you know? So he lies down, and this is day 2. Okay, I think we got 10 days
in
Alaska.
God. Way too long.
Alaska. Rains all the time in summertime. So he lies down, and he lines it up. I'm right next to him, mind you. I want to see what happens to the log right next. And he pulls that trigger, bro. Now,
tell me about you have a black eye.
The scope went into his eye so hard, it was a perfect ring. Looked like half a raccoon.
Ugh.
We walked around Alaska, and everybody knew exactly what fucking happened.
He's just a dumbass.
It was so loud, though. The gas escapes to the side.
The guns are so loud.
I literally couldn't. I thought I was going to have hearing loss for the rest of my life.
So loud.
The guy goes, shoot it with your mouth open. Shoot it with, I was like, what?
Oh,
shoot it with that. Yeah, keep your mouth open. I was like, all right, I tried that. Really fucking hurt anyway.
Guns are scary shit, man.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
They're so goddamn powerful.
Yeah. Oh, and there was nothing left of the log. Anyway, that was our sighting.
Gets shot at
logs. Lasted one day with fishing. And
I can't do it, man. Dude, I'm trying to schedule a vacation. I was looking last night. I'm trying to go on vacation after I get done with the Showtime stuff end of August. I looked at Mexico because people tell me to go to Tulum.
I hear
Mexico?
really good things.
Yeah, me too. It's rain season. I was looking, I'm like, why are the tickets so cheap? It's like, I book now. I'm like, God damn it. It's a 4th season. I'm like, God damn it, it's cheap out there. And I'm like, let's probably look at the weather. Rainy every day.
Yeah, no.
Clouds, rain every day.
Can't go.
Can't go.
It's very green for a reason.
Yeah. Guess it's the off season. That's tough because when we tour like we do, I've been all over. It's like, I don't know where to go. I don't really want to go anywhere in the States.
Let's be honest, brother. I don't want to go anywhere.
No, I don't want to go anywhere. I love it here, but I got to get out. Otherwise, I'll just work.
I know.
I don't know where I'm going to go. Mexico's out. Tulum's out. That's heartbreaking. For sure. But people were like, oh, do it, man. It's awesome. Well, for sure, tell me it's the off season.
Yeah. I would go to Europe, but that's a flight.
Oh, my God. No, I'm just talking about a 3-day trip. Here.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, I don't want to waste 2 days traveling back. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Because if it's that far, that's the entire day.
It's also major.
And I just got done doing it.
Yeah, and there's also major jet lag and all that. You don't want to deal with that. You want to do 10 days.
I'll tell you, the jet lag from Dublin to here, not bad at all.
No.
Australia, zero, right?
Yeah,
I
zero.
went right back to my schedule.
Yeah, you guys are still acclimated to LA.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. Australia to here, about 2 weeks.
Is that right?
About 2 weeks of not sleeping.
Yeah. That's no joke.
That was a beast. Australia's that's a different time zone.
Can't have that.
Someone asked me, they said, what did you like more, Australia or Dublin and London? And listen, I love Australia, but Australia to me felt, especially where we're at in the major cities, just felt like a city in America.
I've heard that.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone's great. But it's very.
But it's not as
similar.
Exotic. It's not as
like
right?
in Dublin. I felt like I was somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah.
In Manchester, I kind of felt like I was somewhere else. But those major cities, city is a major city, isn't it?
Sure, and
is
Dublin? I agree. And is Dublin very like it's like a maze, isn't it? Isn't it hard to find your way around? There's a lot of streets.
Super easy.
Oh, really?
London for me was a beast.
Well, of course, yeah.
And the roads, excuse me?
Yeah, no,
just the little slide.
It takes the cab drivers 3 years. You know?
I told my cab driver, I went, oh, are you using Waze or something? This is the back road? He looked to it and he goes, no, this is the main road. I went, in London, this tiny road. He goes, yeah, man, that's why the traffic's so bad. There's so many people and the roads are
because they were made for a different
narrow.
Time.
Yeah, he's like, they just never advance.
But also, they say that when taxi drivers, when they have to learn London, it takes them 3 years. They call it the knowledge.
London would be a different animal.
Yeah.
Dublin, no. Dublin was super easy.
Really? Huh.
Super. We walked everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Little streets, the same thing? Like his?
No, not really. Huh. No, London had those tiny little streets.
Right. That's wild.
It's weird as major a city as London is.
Dublin, I'm jealous.
I know. As major a city London is, those tiny little roads.
Yeah. Now, there's stories about cars getting stuck, big cars trying to make it through and getting stuck.
Well, yeah, we'd have to pull over and wait for a car to come, then go back in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're using like a shortcut, like Waze. And he's like, nah, bitch. It's the regular road.
You also drive on the other side of the road. Do they do the same thing in
Oh, yeah.
Ireland? Yeah. I can't do that. That would scare me.
Do you know why they changed it?
Why?
Just to defy the, you know what I'm saying? The rules when they came to America.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just to go against them. That's what I heard.
I don't know.
Do you know?
I don't
know.
Google that. Why do Americans drive on the opposite side of the road? I'm pretty sure they're like, oh, you do it here like this in London?
Yeah.
And they went against everything. And
it's also like the metric system in the U.S. And I think to London to an extent, they deal with stone and stuff, but for the most part,
kilograms. Stone,
yeah, but most
meters.
of Europe is on kilograms on the metric system.
But then what's interesting is, and obviously it's the.
You guys can.
Yeah, look that shit up.
I'll look at this up.
Oh, I was gonna say because Dublin still used the euros.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dublin used the euros, and then London used pounds.
Pound, yeah. Yeah, and I think.
But before they
I think London always used the pound, sterling, and but this whole Brexit thing is still they still don't really know what's going on because a lot of companies are moving to Ireland and places like that. So
I get it.
Yeah, a lot of banks and stuff are, because they don't really know what's going on. So Brexit could turn out to be a complete disaster, or London will be a tax haven, depending. I don't know. We'll see.
Or the taxes in London, I assume, are bad. Isn't London the most expensive city in the world now?
Well, London is the center of banking, along with New York, right? So
yeah, but per square foot, like to buy a house there.
Oh my God!
Estate,
oh my God!
I think
so
London's number one.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Because again, so many of these countries that don't have stable economies or don't trust their own economies, don't trust their own whether it's Russia, whether it's China, whether it's even the Middle East, they bought up all the property. So crazy.
Does it say anything, Jen?
Yeah, it's just that places in Europe were designed more for left-hand driving. Like when you're sitting in your...
No, we get why Europe does it. We're saying why it's America.
Yeah, America, because Henry Ford built the Model T to where he was on the left-hand side of the car. So it's better for him to drive on the right-hand side. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it.
Is that your car downstairs? Got lipstick going on.
You're talking
Lipstick
about
orange.
that
Lipstick orange.
I call it lava orange.
I call it lipstick orange. It made me a little horny. I'm not going to lie to you. I never saw a car that made me horny.
It's hot. That
Nice
fat
car.
ass in the back.
Yeah.
See this right here? One of the biggest influencers of driving direction was Henry Ford, who designed his Model T with the driver on the left.
All right.
That meant the cars would have to drive on the road.
But did he
right
do
side of the
that
road.
to go against?
It didn't say it so far, but it said other countries didn't follow out of stubbornness. So, like places in Europe, their roads were more designed for the left-hand side, where the cars were. So they just, out of stubbornness, they didn't want to switch it.
It is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like out there, Chin almost died several times because
Multiple times.
You know how here, when you're going down the road, when you're crossing the street, you look left to right.
Yes.
There, it's right to left.
Yep.
Chin would look left and walk out. Well, the car would be coming in hot.
Man, damn it. That happens all the time.
Saved his life several times.
He did. Him and
Dude,
Jay.
that happens all the fucking time in London. And it's
I guess
almost
people
happened to me.
die all the time.
They do. And I just got nervous thinking about it because that does happen all the
I
time.
told you guys, Klopp saw a lady get hit by a bus and he had to testify for it in court.
Oh, really? She
He's
died?
walking
A bus.
bus.
You don't really.
Bus.
It's not like, good at.
Like, she said she was like,
Oh, fuck. That's awful.
and then you know how we always joke around going, ah!
Yeah.
He said she was like, well, how,
Oh, yeah.
and then just game over.
Yeah, see you later.
Teeth, wig, shoes.
Teeth, wig, and shoes.
Crazy.
That's
huh?
what happens.
It's not horrible time. It's not.
I
horrible.
had a friend-
It's not horrible to go like that, is it?
I guess not. I had a friend who was a cop who would send me crazy shit. Like he'd send me like stuff from sort of the archives, like where one dude they were chasing, and he jumped at this drug guy or whatever, and he jumped off a building. Like he jumped off this, because he didn't want to get arrested.
Men in Black.
And he would have been fine. He probably would have like landed, but it was like a, I don't know, like 2-story. And he sent me a picture, and I just see a body and I see a head on a fence. And what happened is he had jumped and he caught his head, his chin on the spike of the. So his body detached from his head, and his head was perfectly mounted on the spike of the fence.
That one would hurt.
Yeah, it was a wrought iron
damn.
thing. Yep, and head came right off.
Fuck.
Then he showed me a thing. I just got a thing that said, "You still think motorcycles are safe?" And fucking this guy's on a moped in China. It's an intersection, and a semi just goes, doesn't see him, and he goes, and gets sucked in. I'm telling you, man, you ever take a fly and kill it and smash it like that? Exactly the same thing.
He just ran right through it.
I mean, but it mashed him. Like, you got to get out your spatula.
Fuck, man.
I was like, not
got
a good
dark.
situation.
It's got dark.
Yeah. Hey,
Early
you get those
darkness.
friends who send you stuff like, ha, 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 like, hey.
I don't
yeah, I
get
don't like
down
that. I don't watch that
I
stuff.
don't that stuff. Mike Catherwood sends me that nasty
Oh,
stuff.
my
of
God.
Just
He's a poo monster.
that.
I call Mike
He'll
Catherwood the
send
poo
me
monster.
that. He'll send me just nasty shots of girls and just,
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, man.
Yeah. Like, hey, Mike, how you doing?
I
Hey,
stopped
hey.
responding. He kind of toned down. He's going to hear this, I'm sure. We got him back on, man.
I love him.
It's a guy,
Great guy.
get him back on.
Great guy.
Really good dude.
Mike Catherwood.
Have you ever met him, Chin?
No, I don't think so.
Has he got a show right now?
He's doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Him and Dr. Drew are still doing their thing, but not Loveline anymore. They have that billboard off the 405.
I see
I've
it.
seen that.
He's on a bunch. He used to be on Jason Elsa's show every Friday.
How's Jason? Have you talked to him?
He texted me, but I was in England. I'm sure he's doing well. His show's always they moved to a new time.
Tattoo on his head.
It's aggressive.
Yeah, it is. Indeed.
Chin almost got a tattoo on his neck
You
in
did?
I
Dublin.
did, yeah.
Come on.
He
I'm
did.
serious.
I swear to God, I had to talk him out of it.
You just were Dublin. You're like, something about Dublin. What was the tattoo going to be?
A horseshoe.
All right, Chin. Listen, Chin. You're a grown man, and that's an impulsive action.
How about, because we were all like,
was he drunk?
We were all like, let's all get tattoos. And then I was joking around. I go, Chin, you should get on your neck. You don't have any tattoos. Me and Jay have a shitload of tattoos. Look at Chin. I go, you don't have any tattoos. You should get on your neck. And Chin just looks at us and goes, oh, man, I'm down. I went, you're not getting on your neck. He goes, yeah, well, I'll get on my neck. So we go to the tattoo artist.
Don't dare me.
We go to the tattoo artist in Dublin, and he draws it up. And then he's like, where do you want it? And Chin's like, on my neck. And he's like, no, not. Do you have any tattoos? He goes, no. He goes, I'm not putting on your neck.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. He goes, I can't put it on your
multiple times. He just made reasons why
Good man.
I shouldn't do it. So later on, we met him again at the pub.
Yeah.
He's like I just couldn't let you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
I like that guy.
Funny, huh?
That's so funny. I get on my neck. You have any other tattoos? Nope. Want to start on my neck.
Hey, then how about I tell Chin, I go, dude, if you get on your neck, your parents are going to be pissed. Chin looks at me and goes, bro, I'm 40. I always forget how old Chin is.
Yeah, but also 40, you can't get your first tattoo on your neck.
Or you can because you're 40.
I think a lot of firsts at 40 sound fun.
I guess War Machine.
First at 40.
Sound fun.
I guess War Machine had gotten Mac on his neck, right? Did you know that? Like, wow.
He's a serial killer, though. So
Yeah.
I mean, neck tattoos are aggressive, man.
Neck tattoos.
Well, that
but
one
what scares me
specifically.
is I saw a guy yesterday who was in a truck and he had tattoos and then he had a big teardrop on his face. Yeah, and he looked rough. I'm always like,
If it's too big, though, I don't know if I've ever seen one that big.
I don't know, but if you get a tattoo on your face, if that's where you're going to go, there's,
Bro, how about we're in Chicago? I get done with the show. This guy goes, hey, come to the 40-40 club. We'll set you up, watch the fights. We're walking down the street. It's a nice restaurant.
Oh, this.
Chin's like hanging out with a blonde girl. His street smarts isn't the best. Let's be real, Chin.
It's bad.
It's really, really bad.
bad.
Like, he almost died several times.
Yeah.
If you probably feel safe with the big man.
I
always feel safe with Brendan and Jay.
But so
Safer?
we're trying to get to this 40-40 club. I see these Hells Angels outside this place. It's a private party. This is not where I'm doing a UFC viewing party.
No.
Chin goes, here it is. He's ahead of us. Goes, what's up, man? Slaps guy, and the guy goes, looks at us, and me and Jay catch up. I go, no, oh, no.
The Hell's Angel he did?
Oh, two of them. Full. They had the full thing on. They're going to party. There's no signage. It's just it's just a fucking steel cage to get in.
Oh, boy.
And I go, no, Chin, this isn't it. Are you shitting me? This is not it. Chin goes, no, there's a party in here. I'm like, no. And the guy goes, just looks at us, goes, you guys are at the wrong party, brother. And I went, yeah, we sure are. Have a good night. I looked at Chin. I went, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Those Hells Angels, you think, are fucking guarding the place where we can get chicken wings and watch fights?
And this was in Chicago.
Yeah.
He looked dead in my eyes, goes, you're in the wrong place, man. Or something like that.
Wrong, I remember him just saying, yeah, wrong place.
Yeah, definitely. You're correct. You're correct, sir. That's like the Ravenite Club, John Gotti's Ravenite Club. So we used to eat at Cafe Sorrento down in Little Italy. The Ravenite Club was literally 3 doors down. Now, the limousine would pull up, and you'd have a fucking giant gorilla with a earpiece in his ear. And then I never saw John Gotti get out. We used to see serious dudes get out, and they'd go to John Gotti's Ravenite Club. It was a black mirrored window and a door, of course. Now, you're probably not allowed in it. It was so great to watch, like tourists and people. They'd go by and they'd go, what's in here? Well, is this a club or something or a bar?
Like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, they'd always be like, no, it's a private club, man.
That was Chin. Hell's Angel party.
Yeah, no.
Like, we're going to eat pizza and watch
want
the fights
no part
there.
of a Hell's Angel. If I see biker gang,
I feel like they'd be nice
club,
to me. I just don't want,
probably nice. Probably
get caught up in that whirlwind, you know?
Well, it's not
But
that.
also
It's
Chin,
like,
we're just not.
It was like that. Our friend who does business with a biker gang, and he said, look, I'm friends with some of these guys. They're all good guys, but they're grizzly bears. You got to remember, you're not a grizzly bear. You want to hang out with grizzly bears, it's fine. Always remember, you're not a grizzly bear, so don't get too chummy.
They're
don't be like,
eat you
what's up,
eventually.
buddy? Hey. And then another guy comes from another chapter. He might be cool with this chapter. He doesn't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
So you're not a grizzly bear. Take it easy.
I mean, I like him. I respect him. I want no trouble. I'm trying to relax,
Well,
man.
the thing about you is that you are a fighter and a giant man, and I would imagine very tough dudes like Hell's Angels guys. There might be a couple guys in there who say, hey, you pussy, you want your patch? go fight that guy.
For sure.
You know, I don't know if they do that,
don't know.
but I can see young men.
I remember Cal and
doing
Carl and I had a bounty on our head when we were supposed to do a show in Grand Junction, and the sheriff was like, "No, you can't go down there because there's a biker rally here, and the Hells Angels and someone else. There's a bounty if they can beat one of you guys up."
Yeah, you just don't need that.
I'm out.
You don't need it.
There's no appearance that I want to do for that.
Yeah.
Why can't we just be friends?
Wow.
Maybe I could show them some cool grappling techniques to help them with their enforcement and getting their money. How about that? How about I put a seminar on for you guys?
There you go. Now, I won't fight you guys, but I will show you a seminar.
I'll show you a few things you can do to get your money a little quicker.
Do a couple things.
A few things.
To crank your neck down.
Yeah. Super easy techniques for you guys.
Yeah.
And that's my time.
I've been in the clutches a couple of times.
Yeah, fucking Chin, man. Almost got us killed in Chicago. Chicago's a dangerous place.
It is.
The South Side's still pretty rough.
Yeah. I was actually
the most deaths.
What city were we? Yeah, and it's last month was their all-time worst. What city was London? Oh no, London or Dublin? I forget which one. We were going to a pub, and the cab driver was like, "Yeah, make sure you're not there past midnight. It gets a little stabby."
You know what? You talking about Dublin? So two places. I was in Limerick, and I was in a place called Bognor Regis in England, which is kind of like the British Riviera, but not for the posh people.
Yeah.
People don't know this. It's like this really kind of rough. I'm telling you, dude. In Limerick, they said you don't go out. Gets a little stabby. Same thing. You get stabbed. I heard that from more than 3 people.
Stabby is a word. Then.
I was in Bognor Regis, and I went to a bar. I was shooting a thing for Discovery. I'm telling you, man, I am telling you, I think I saw 15 fights.
Just nonstop?
I'm not kidding. I saw 15 fucking fights, including girls fighting. I couldn't believe it. I'm not kidding, man. It was just, and then a guy came out, and he was wearing certain pants, and these 2 skinny dudes, but they were rough looking. They were like, you fucking cunt. They're stupid. Stupid pants. You cunt. Just looking to fight. I was like, what's going on here, man? Found myself
I
a little
love that
corner.
word. I'm going to start using that stabby for everything.
You get a little stabby.
Yeah, we better get out of here. It's getting a little stabby up in here.
Yeah, because no guns, right? I got strong gun control. Doesn't mean I can't bring my pointer.
Rather you have a pointer than a goddamn gun.
Oh, yeah. But getting stabbed
in
is
America,
a bad situation.
we better get out of here. It gets a little gunny up in here.
Gets a little gunny.
A little gun.
Uh-huh. And if you think your leather jacket or anything else is going to stop
a
blade,
gun?
No, a blade.
Oh, blade?
Blade will cut you up.
Well, like I said, I'll take my chances, homeboy, with a blade. Than a gun, there's no...
But I heard there's a guy who teaches knife fighting. Yes, I took a knife fighting class. Why? I was with Dov Davidoff. I was with Sam Sheridan. Sam was writing a book. So this guy was teaching knife fighting. And I never forgot the guy goes, said, well, for me, my knife is no longer than my finger. I can scribe your spine from the front. I went, excuse me, sir? You said scribe? He goes, I'll scribe your spine. And he goes, now you look like you're in shape. And
Is he a white guy?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Scary guy. And he goes, you're in shape. And he had me stand sideways. And he took his thumb and his index finger and he put it like he kind of like, go, now you're about 8 inches wide at the waist. He goes, congratulations, you're in shape. And he goes, now I'd take a 6-inch blade and I'd open you up and in other words, I'd get so deep I'd hit your spine. I'd just open you up, cut you up. I was like, well, I got a stomachache listening to that. And then he goes like this, and he goes, I mean, people don't realize about knife fighting. He goes, I mean, you train and everything, but if I open you up on your arm, if I just open you up right here, and he just dragged his finger down my fucking, he goes, you're losing hydraulics in about 8 seconds. Hydraulics. I'm like,
but what was his background to be a knife expert?
I guess
like,
he
where did
was
he get certified in knife fighting.
He studied Eskrima, which is Filipino knife fighting.
Yeah,
that shit is nasty. And so you know how they train? You know how they train knife fighting?
Where at, in the Philippines or here?
Well, they train at his dojo, which is, by the way, in Culver City. I think his name is Mark
Culver
Makita.
City knife fighting?
Yes, sir.
Look at my super skeptical hip eyes.
Yeah.
And he was white?
Uh-huh. He's an athletic, tall, kind of handsome man. And what's that? Oh. And he
he walks in. That's his walk in.
Yeah. And he basically
Culver City knife
he
fighting.
teaches knife fighting, and he's got some students.
7.
Got about 7.
His 7 loyal students who've never been in a knife fight.
You are correct, by the way.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. But they train
You
knife
can't really
fighting.
practice knife fighting.
Well, guess how they practice?
With rubber knives.
No,
With
Keep thinking.
butter knives.
not with butter knives.
But
They look out. Here's a hint. You get touched with them, they hurt like a motherfucker.
what is it?
Electric knives.
Oh, wow.
Electric
So
knives.
if you get hit with them.
You get hit like that.
Just to teach you?
Like lightsabers, basically lightsabers. They got 2 fucking lightsabers. Yeah. So now you're fighting with a knife, you're sparring, and it really hurts. So you have to learn how to, keep the guy at bay. Yeah. You
Should
ever
spend time on something else.
Okay, there's another book, a great book called The Book of Five
If I was
Rings.
to sign up for martial arts and knife fighting in Culver City would literally be dead last.
Well, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
probably skip that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to use a knife, we'll just carry a gun. And yeah. I mean,
in America?
In other words, what's the name of your dojo? We play for keeps? I'm just going to do jiu-jitsu, dude.
Knife fighting?
Yeah.
Not Peter Pan.
Yeah. No. It's that kind of stuff is
Be hilarious, though.
knife fighting. I have my black belt in knife fighting.
Yeah, I don't know. Terrible.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever almost been stabbed or anything?
Sure haven't.
No?
Thank God. Because you don't almost get stabbed a lot of times. Like in Book of Five Rings, Miyamoto Musashi's book. You ever heard of that book? It's a great book. And I like the book because it's about practice. When you do something over and over again,
10,000 hours.
Yeah, it's like you master something.
Yeah.
And he was the first, apparently, samurai to use 2 swords in battle. He had 60 battles and stuff like that. But he said in real sword fighting, you almost never parry. Like there's almost never a ching 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 like in fight. It's the first dude to the strike.
Lands, yeah.
Right? I mean, you would know as a fighter.
The first, yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine. Like the first dude who's like that. And
it's not like you're blocking.
You're not blocking shit. No. With a samurai sword, anything it touches is coming off. So those guys would practice pulling and striking.
Yeah, man.
And he said very rarely, sometimes somebody misses and then but it's
first to go, first to fire.
Yeah. It's like this. It's like so when I spar boxing, you practice, you have maybe some patterns that you practice,
on the
and
mitts.
and then you go, oh, okay, I have this, I'll do this. And then the other day I was sparring a guy who's got 7 amateur fights. Not a lot, smaller guy than me, but he's better. And the difference when things are moving and when you're nervous about getting hit and you're jumping around, it all fucking...
Well, there's boxing and then there's training.
And there's training.
There's 2 different sports.
So they're two different sports.
Yeah.
That's what I always say about tennis. When I play tennis with a guy, I hire a guy who's a pro. I'm hitting the ball fucking well.
See, but you're not playing, you're not doing tennis.
I'm not doing tennis.
You're not playing... People don't... That's not a sport.
Now I try...
What you're doing is not a sport.
Try getting a game off him.
Well, yeah, but if you actually played tennis, that you would learn the game of tennis.
And so the guy who teaches me, I started playing sets. He goes, hey, it was great. He goes, I don't want you playing yet. I was like, why? He goes, if you want to play, then you can start playing and go on tournaments. But right now, I just need you to, I'm like, I'm 50.
So much free time.
I'm 50. I got a lot of time to really work on it. He goes, just groove your stroke right now.
Dude, I love how these guys you pay, like Wayne wants you to fight, you pay him. The tennis guy wants you to join the tour.
Not a shot. Yeah. Wayne's always trying to get me to fight. I love him.
God damn it, Wayne. Again, people always get it confused. You're not boxing.
Oh, the best is...
You're paying a guy to hold the mitts.
Yeah. This is an athlete. This difference in him and me is like... it was his 25th anniversary. His wife wakes him up and goes, 25th anniversary. He goes, for what? She goes, when you won your silver medal for Ireland.
Oh, that's cool. It's a big deal.
And he goes, yeah. And somebody said, congrats. His wife was talking about it. And I go, what? And he goes, I got my silver medal. And I said, that's amazing, man. And he goes, well, yeah, to me, I lost the gold. To you, I won a silver medal. I was like, 100%. Fucking that's a champion. That's an athlete.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I never thought of that.
Well, it's kind of like, hey, congrats. 25 years ago, you got second place to it.
Yeah. I would never think that way because I'm not an athlete on that level.
Yeah.
Notice how I said on that level.
On that level.
Yeah. It is. It's really interesting to hear the difference between like what you're willing to do.
I mean, Wayne was a monster, man.
Yeah. Well, that's the other hilarious thing for me is sometimes I'll move around with him put on my headgear, and he'll just show me some stuff. And you know, I've been doing it for 3 years, dude. So sometimes in my mind,
but why does Wayne let you do like the Floyd Mayweather thing with your hand down?
Oh, I'm just fucking around. We did it for a video.
Oh,
I was just doing it for the video. But sometimes, because I've mastered the cross guard, I've tried that.
But I've seen you do that before.
Yeah. It doesn't work so well. Isn't that weird?
Well,
it takes some time. Sometimes it'll be all right. But I've been doing it 3 years, and Wayne's smaller than me, a lot smaller. So, you know, maybe I start throwing punches at him and stuff like that. It's very interesting how he comes in, he gets close to me, gets super close to me real quick.
That's what he does.
Yeah,
man.
He blinds me and then gets in close. And then
Is he still at the same gym?
Yeah, Glove Works.
Still there.
I love him. I love that man.
I wish he had his own gym.
Yeah,
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
It's a bummer, man.
I wish he did too. He's just a truly humble, good person.
Yeah, he's always been a great guy. Like, I wonder if he could go back to Ireland and open his, because he's a big name there.
Yeah,
Here he's not.
Yeah.
You know,
Wayne
here it's
McCulloch.
like, you did what?
Yeah,
like
that's what's amazing to
the way
me.
America works. What? I don't give a fuck.
It's incredible. I feel
There's so much competition out here.
There's so much competition. There's so much competition, and I know several fighters, and Wayne's not one of them, but I know several fighters, and you know them too, who now that they've retired from fighting are having a fucking really hard time, man, because so much of your life was dedicated to one specific skill set.
I don't know too many, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a couple in particular, but
that you and I know together.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll see fucking Uncle Creepy.
Oh no, I wasn't even thinking
that
of
have
him.
retired.
He's such a smart guy, though, Ian. I feel like he's such a smart dude.
Very smart kid. Yeah, and he has his hands in a lot of business. I think he'll be fine. He just needs to get out of this rut. I really need to reach out to him. I'm trying to think of guys we know who retired.
The one guy who I got to know a little bit and was really amazed and surprised at how smart he was, as in like well read.
Yeah,
was Jake Shields.
Jake Shields smart. Jake Shields is fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's still, Jake Shields is fine.
Smart motherfucker, man.
He was smart with his money. That's what I'm trying to think. The guys we know that are retired, Jake's killing it.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. Because I've been thinking about it, and I kind of a little bit trying to help out.
Boxers or UFC?
No, UFC guy.
Oh, I know the one. I'm assuming the one guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, he just got a gig. That's the way that movie ends, man.
Yeah,
he just got a gig though. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Anyway,
I mean, they're not going to be making millions. You know,
so much of everything is just trying to reinvent yourself. Sometimes, what are you good at? Everything takes maintenance. Everything's work.
What are you good at? That's tough to say to a fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what are you good at? Reinvent. I don't think it's reinventing yourself. I think it's.
I just think that sometimes, like,
but a lot of times, like when you say they're not doing well, compared to who? Compared to who? You compared to who?
Sometimes I think they come out and they're 40 or they're 38, and they literally don't have. Because they've been doing one thing, they don't really have transferable skills into a job market. That's what I'm talking about.
It depends what job market.
Well, like what?
As far as holding, like they know martial arts.
Yes, yeah.
That's a huge job market.
That's also hard to find a job market that pays well. It is. It's hard to find. Like you can get into a gym, but again, it's very competitive.
It's very competitive, yeah. But you got to apply yourself. Like a lot of these guys, pour me. What are you doing?
That's
But by the way, that's like feeling sorry for But also, they dedicated all those years to fighting. When you get out, how do you think this movie ends?
Well, that's.
But also,
that's
so
right.
does it mean they're going to be doing well if you see them on TV? I never understood this. When people are like, "Oh, they're not doing well. They have a roof. They have money. They you know what I'm saying? Like they're not rich."
I think a lot of times, what I notice with not just with the fighters, but a lot of people is that they tend to. Like I was talking to a comedian about this one time. I was like, I'll listen to them. And they tend to not actually know how to. They're not facing the real problem. They're not taking actual action because they haven't learned to think things through that way. Like a lot of times you'd be like, well, if you're trying to solve this problem, why are you doing this over here?
It just depends. Also, the fighters you're talking to, if they're reaching out for help. Probably in trouble in the first place. If you're calling Bryan Callen and you think it's going to change your life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'd probably send my direction somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Like the ones I know, the guys I know, they're doing very well.
Yeah. How's Shane doing? Do you ever talk to him?
Shane's always been doing. You got to realize
he's an engineer.
He's made
right?
6 figures since I've known him because he's a beast engineer.
Yeah, he had a full-time job. Like
he's always had a full-time job.
Electrical engineer or something?
Yeah.
He's in computers, right?
No.
He's a legit engineer, I believe.
What's the water? He deals with water for the city of Greeley. No, Shane's always been great.
Oh, he's out in Greeley?
Yeah.
That's where my sister-in-law lives.
Owns a giant crib out there. Oh. Yeah, Shane's been killing it forever. Yeah, there's certainly, I mean, but it's also, it's like anything. Like I know he's talked shit about fighting and stuff like that, but name another sport where you get done and look at Marines, look at actors. Like everyone's a point at fighters all the time. Name any job where you dedicated your entire life for it and then it's over and they fold.
Well, acting's interesting because you what I notice with actors is that they have never worked, right? So you'll be 40 and you wake up and you're like, damn, I came here when I was 22. I'm 40. It just hasn't worked out. But in the meantime, they've had to work and other shit. So they're a yoga instructor, a massage therapist. They have a business. They have a dog walking business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you're a fighter, because of maybe the training and what it requires and stuff like that, you didn't really, or you're making some money, not a lot of money.
The thing is, we always say this about fighters, but look at other sports. I know people dedicate way longer years of their life to football. You know, when you get done with football, there's nothing.
Nothing.
There's money though. They have money.
Well, not really. I was talking to two middle linebackers who were at GloveWorks. Yeah, they played pro. Oh my God, are they giant? Like I was like, they just gotten out of the NFL.
They just retired?
They just retired. And I was like, well, you know me. I walk in, I go, what's with the specimens? Like the craziest looking like linebackers, legit linebackers. I'll play for the 49ers. And I was talking about it. I was saying, like, what's it like? You guys are young. You're in the prime of your life. You still look great. And you're just trying to figure out what to do with your energy, you know? And they both were like, yeah, that's the biggest challenge right now.
But that's trying to figure out, because
they were so regimented.
But that's anyone. Like you get out of college. Like, and I'm sick of fighters and athletes. Oh, poor me. When you get out of college, so how many people are lost?
Yeah, I don't know if they're saying poor me, but I think they're lost. I think a lot of people are lost.
Who's not, man? You know what I'm saying? Like a ton of people are.
Yeah,
a ton of people are. It's about finding what to do with your energy and what you want to do with your life.
Well, also in an economy that's changing so fast, they were talking about when you're a computer science major now and you go to school, the first 2 years you study, by the third year, the 2 years you'd studied are obsolete. That's how quickly shit is
computer science.
Yeah,
that's
like there's all kinds of weird shit like that. Like, and then like how the world is changing. Do you know who? I think this is the right statistic. Do you know the 4 countries that have the most English speakers besides the United States?
The most English speakers?
Yeah, people with the largest population of people who speak English. What are they?
Outside the United States?
Yeah.
Obviously London.
No.
UK?
No.
UK's not up there?
No. The UK.
All they do is speak English.
Not the UK, not the United Kingdom, and not Australia.
South
From what
Africa?
I heard, it's...
South Africa?
No. From what I heard,
not Australia.
It is China. It's soon to be China. It's going to be the number 1 speaking country in the world, just by the sheer number of people because they study English. Nigeria, China,
well, how well
Pakistan.
How well do they speak English? They're fluent?
Well, they're so when you say English, you are able to work in an English-speaking job market.
That'd be fluent, right?
So when CNN had this argument with Stephen Miller, who's Trump's campaign advisor or policy advisor, about immigration, they're like, okay, so only English. They were trying to prioritize people who speak English who get in this country and who are skilled workers. And he's like, oh, so now you're just going to let Australians in and English people in and they have priority. And Stephen Miller should have said, according to this journalist, he shouldn't have said, he should have said, well, actually, there are more English speakers in Nigeria, Pakistan, China, and India than there are in Australia, for example, or in London or in England. I thought that was really interesting. Yeah, the world is changing, man. The demographics and the sheer numbers of
This is a new study, B, or what?
Yeah, I mean, it's not so new. I mean, this is something that people talk about all the time. And this is where the economy starts to shift, where automation, where English speakers, where everything starts to change, where China is losing like 8,000 jobs at a time because in China, you got a factory. So your Nike sneaker, they got all these people.
Factories are good, too.
You got these, yeah, really well. But you got all these people who inspect a sneaker, right? So a Nike sneaker comes out and you got people all day looking to make sure that the sneaker has all the specs. Well, sounds good, except for startup company comes in and goes, "Hey guys, we got a box with all these cameras in it. You just put the mic, you can put the sneaker right through it, like for a couple seconds, zoom, and it'll look at all the specs. And when it doesn't, it'll shoot it over this side.
Technology, son.
8,000 people out of a job in China. See ya. Oh, and by the way, we don't need to have the factory there. Let's just move it over to Oregon." That's what's happening. This whole economy is changing. It's the jobocalypse. And they say if you want to compete in the 21st century, you got to learn, unlearn, relearn.
That's what they're saying. A lot of like old talking heads are having a hard time doing with social media, marketing,
look at me.
like everything. Like they don't advance, and then the world goes boom, see ya, boom, see ya. It's just tough.
I've had to, even me. I don't know technology. It's like a block. It's an emotional, mental block, which I've had to confront. I mean, older people for sure.
Just like learning, like anything.
Yeah.
Just advancing
And changing, and knowing that things are changing all the time. Except for podcasting. Pound up, buddy. Come on.
What else? Should we do some current events? I got pissed hard, though.
I do, too.
Go for it.
Let's go piss. Let's go piss out of our diamond-shaped piss holes.
What do you got,
Ready?
Chid? Hey,
on,
man,
Chid.
just one clap. You're getting lazy, bro. It's early.
Yeah, you're getting lazy.
Oh, crap.
We got a long day, my man.
Hey, apparently we played the whole song on that guy we were playing. You're like, I'll edit this. It was all, it doesn't matter.
Which one was it?
My wife was like, "Hey, I listened to the whole goddamn song." Her boyfriend guy.
I just left it in because I didn't leave the video, and the audio was lower. So
okay.
we just left
I
it
don't
in.
mind that.
I was over. Okay, we're talking.
But no, a lot of them I cut to where when you guys say stuff,
Yeah.
I'll just put that in. But
right.
maybe it was still long. So.
Doesn't matter.
It's all
All
good.
right, so the first current event is what
ahead.
what we talked about yesterday. That speech that Trump made.
Yep.
That little warning.
Yep.
Apparently, it was all improvised, and
What a surprise.
his aides had no idea what he was doing.
Yeah.
They knew he was going to deliver a message, but
He's a loose
not
cannon.
a threat.
Of course, he's always been a loose cannon. It surprises the shit out of them. They're
Jesus
like, hey,
Christ.
what are you doing?
War, man?
You're threatening a nuclear annihilation.
You're going to throw some improv on war?
Frankly, the world has never known. I'll drop a bomb on those fucks.
God damn it.
And he really emphasizes when he's mad, he flashes his teeth.
Hey, have you seen the guys? I forget what he does, but they're usually generally right about a lot of things predicting politics, and their over under was 18 months for Trump. Have you seen him? He came out with a new release. I think he was the same guy who predicted Trump was going to be in office. As soon as he
this is the guy, the professor from American University, I think, right?
I don't know if that's him, but when Trump got elected, he said the over under is 18 months. Everyone's calling him crazy. And then I think he came out and said it's less than that now.
Well, if Mueller, the special counsel, who is really very, very well respected and was the head of the FBI, if he subpoenas, if there's enough sort of evidence that Trump had secret
ties
meetings,
to Russia,
well, not even ties,
yeah,
but
like this all this
secret
Russia stuff,
meetings and stuff.
Yeah,
it could be very bad. The idea that, for example, Paul Manafort, who was his campaign manager, was meeting with Russian, operatives to essentially disrupt the Hillary Clinton campaign. That would be campaign meddling. That would be election meddling. And
they think he's just going to resign, huh?
I don't know, man. I don't know what'll happen.
I think if you come to him like, listen, man, it's all good. Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
Just walk away. He'd be like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm out. This is horrible."
I think his ego is.
I think
way
that's
too
what I'm
big
saying.
for that,
That's what I'm
though.
saying. The only reason he's not going to do it is his ego.
Yeah.
But if there was some sort of push button where he could go back in time, I bet he wouldn't do it.
But I also wonder how much a president, especially Trump, is hearing, how much a president is privy to, because a lot of
All
this
the
is
hate?
noise. There's so much hate that a lot of times they insulate Trump. So apparently they'll show him things where his name is mentioned a lot. He watches Fox
I heard
News.
he's very aware of how much he's hated.
Probably.
It hurts he's super sensitive.
Yeah, because he likes to be famous.
What? Yeah.
So yeah,
He thought it was a popularity contest.
he listens to
and then when he won,
CNN
he's
and-
like, "I got to do." You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you go from being this billionaire to fucking this.
But apparently they keep that shit from him when they're afraid he'll be in a bad mood. Like apparently his advisors are like, don't show him that part.
Be a beast.
Show him this part. Yeah. Because he
Girl,
flies
you're
off
killing it,
flies
man.
off the handle.
Yeah.
He flies off the
Like,
handle.
dude, people love you.
Yeah, I'll punch you in the face, Chin Jong Un.
Hilarious.
Chin Jong Un.
Jin Jong Un, whatever your name is, I don't care.
What does she got, Chin?
Frankly, you have a stupid face. Frankly, you have a stupid face from Korea.
From Korea.
Koreans are beautiful people, but you have a dumb face. And I'll nuclear missile your face.
I like how he just went improv on nuclear war.
That's what he does.
His people are like, God damn it.
Wrath and fire and frankly, power.
But then he said it again. Came
It was
back
the
around.
best. And he adds that. What was it? Fire and
You've never seen or something.
fire and destruction, like, you know, and frankly, power. Thanks, Don.
God damn, it's great.
Did I tell you that I played golf with the guy who caddies for him periodically?
No.
Oh, I didn't? Oh, my God. So my buddy Cameron, who was on the tour, great guy. Like, he's the guy who was over my shoulder, teaching me how to golf. I'm fucking hitting the ball. I'm killing my dad who takes lessons. I'm like, you hear about the Walmart they're building? My father goes, what? I go, do you hear about the Walmart they're building? He goes, where? I go, between my ball and your ball. I was fucking with him. But this guy, he's over my shoulder, basically telling me to do this. I'm fucking, my putting is amazing.
This is in Utah?
This is in Utah. Trump's he's caddied for George W., Obama, Trump. Guess who his favorite president is by far?
Obama.
Trump.
Really?
He said he's a fucking blast. He even looked at him and goes, how do you think I'm doing? He goes, it looks like you're busy as hell.
Really?
It looks like you got a lot on your plate.
How do you think I'm doing?
But he said
he's always asking, you know?
He said he's funny. He said he's a complete guy.
He's a guy, yeah.
But
then
he does weird shit. Like he said, they were driving by in a cart, and Trump, the couple were at his, at Key Largo. What's it called? Mar-a-Lago,
yeah.
And he pointed at him as he drove by, and he goes, "Do you guys have any idea how lucky you are?" And they kept driving. Do you have any idea how lucky you are? And apparently he's a pretty good golfer.
Yeah, I fucking bet.
Do you have any idea?
He does sound cool. Like, gonna be a horrible president.
Yeah.
Sounds cool to be our friend.
Cool
though.
as shit.
I'd love to hang out with him.
Yeah, he said that's what they always say. He's fucking hilarious. He's got a great sense of humor. Do you have any idea how lucky you guys are? And he's a really good.
I want him as my friend, not as my president.
Said he's a fucking legit golfer. Now
that's not that big of a deal.
Cam is
me.
Michael Jordan's caddy. Like he spent a lot of time with Michael.
Too.
And Michael, they'll bet Michael's short game apparently is as good as many pros.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And he said that when he bets, like he'll spot them, like they'll bet.
Yeah.
And when it's all on the line, that motherfucker
shows up.
And he goes, how do you do it? And Jordan goes, I always go back to fundamentals.
Yeah.
I'm also one of the greatest athletes
but
of all
it's so
time.
serious golfing. Let's relax.
You don't play.
Tony,
I feel like you would like it.
I like golf. I just don't have time.
Yeah.
I also don't have time. Anyone tells me they're good at golf, I go, you're not doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have time.
You're not doing shit.
Well, it's why you play when you're retired.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it takes 5 hours.
5 hours, 18 holes.
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours. I just simply don't care. Right. I like golf if I had more time.
Yeah.
Who's really good, and he tried out for the straight up pro tour, was Tony Romo.
Oh,
he's a scratch golfer.
Really?
Yeah, he barely missed the cut too.
Wow.
Yeah, really
making
good.
the tour is
it's weird. A
deal.
lot of quarterbacks are really good at golf. Like Joel Klatt, who's the head college football analyst for Fox Sports. He's my quarterback in college. He's always been fucking good at golf.
I bet.
They're so.
Oh, I know it. Yeah.
Quarterbacks are really, really good at golf, man.
Yeah.
I wonder why. What else you got, Jen?
Okay,
That's hilarious about Trump. Why is he so out of shape? All right, go.
Yeah.
He's that's the other reason. Oh, so I've read up on that. I've read up on that. No. So Trump has this idea, basically, that so he had a guy who used to work for him who was a triathlete. And be like, you're going to die early.
No, I know. He thinks you only get so many beats.
Yeah, he says your body has a battery.
Yeah. Don't use your battery.
Don't use your battery up. So.
No, I know that.
And also, some people are like that. They're like, I get a workout when I make speeches and when I walk around. They're like, they're going to fight.
It's not real.
He's a big guy, and
he's big. No, he's obese.
He's a fat guy. He's a fat guy. Yeah.
When we did that White House tour, they're saying how he, he's the only president that wants like chili cheese fries and hot dogs and shit all the time.
Oh, he's a terrible eater.
They have all the food in the world, and he's like chili cheese fries, hot dogs, corn dogs, which makes him hilarious to me. I feel like me and him would be so fun together. We'd be so out of shape.
You in a way, do you have an end mark where you might just go, I'm going to let it all go.
Nah, I can't. I don't have that.
You're too vain, right?
Yeah, I wish I did.
Yeah.
Life would be so much awesome.
No, because you like fashion. You want to look good in something.
Yeah, you can't be fat.
Not mad at that jacket.
Thanks, man.
Might have to get that jacket.
You can't get online. You'd have to go to London. That's why I bought it.
I can't get it.
Can't get it
Here?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know.
Now I want it more.
That's why they do it. Me too.
Now when it gets scarce, I panic.
I know. I wish I wish I got a blue one too.
I could use a nice suede leather
I
jacket.
feel like you have one.
I don't, and I could really use a nice suede leather jacket.
I was going to go with blue, but I thought, you know what? I have a lot of blue, so I don't want this.
They ain't giving that jacket away, right?
No. A goat did not die just to give this away.
No. You got to buy the goat. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
Got to slap its stupid horns.
Yeah.
What else you got, Chad?
Speaking of London, this dude, I'll show you the video here. He pushed a girl as he's jogging down a street in London. He pushed a girl that was walking towards him in the way of a bus.
I bet he's a good guy. It's just in the moment.
Yeah.
According to Bryan Callen.
Yeah. Temporary insanity.
Check this out.
Did he have just a moment?
Let me see this.
Does she die?
No. But look how lucky she is, though. So he's jogging, and he pushes her. Boom. The bus swerves.
Damn, that bus driver's on some fucking Fast and Furious shit. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Where's the jogger?
Right there. You see the black clothes lady?
Yeah.
Then he pushes her here as the bus is coming towards her. The video sucks, but...
Why does he do that?
No one knows. And he just continues jogging.
Maybe he thought he was upset because she wouldn't move?
Yeah, maybe that, maybe it was just like, get out of the way. But also, I would never do that. Like, I would move out of the way. Mm-hmm. She's a woman. She was walking on the street probably. He didn't like it.
Yeah, you got to stiff arm a bitch, but you never push her down.
I mean, I understand stiff arming the bitch, but...
I understand O.J. Simpson, the Heisman. God. And then Chris Evans, let's find this guy.
Is that what he said?
You're not Captain America.
No, you ain't.
Hey, bro.
No, you ain't.
You play a role.
Hey.
You play a role.
And I like that, too. I like that. Let's find this guy. I'm going to be shooting over here, but I'll be in L.A.
Let's find this guy.
You guys, though.
I'll be in the hills, but seriously, you guys with my 6 million followers, you guys find him.
Let's find
And also
this guy.
that video, it'd be tough to find.
Yeah.
But guess what? They found him.
They did?
I wonder
Chris
if
Evans found him?
Evans.
Oh, no. No, by the way, the UK, London has more cameras.
Oh, yeah, they do.
You're not getting away with fucking anything.
Hold up.
You're being recorded
Read these
constantly.
comments. This guy goes, note, the woman tried to trip the jogger first. Watch it slowly. Then this guy says, no, she wasn't. He goes, watch it frame by frame.
God.
I can't really tell but why the jogger and the first guy, wow, we're reading, no idea, but why she tried to
You know what
trip
I feel? With that evidence, it's going to be really hard to convict him because with a good lawyer, he's going to be like, look, he
had no idea about
there.
the bus.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you did make contact with someone, you have to kind of like check back, right?
Not if you're in the zone.
Let's see. Not
if you're in cardio, heart rate mode.
Replay it again, and I'll be able to tell you right now. Watch this.
There's no way we're gonna be able to see.
I
the
have
trip.
a very good eye. Watch this. Ready?
I'll
zoom that
in.
Let me say.
Oh,
yeah,
she
tried
does.
to trip him. She tried to trip him, man.
What? Did she really?
Yeah, she put her foot out.
She's guilty. Hold on, let me see it
Let's
again.
see.
Watch her right foot.
Frame by frame.
There.
Oh,
She tried kicking him in the nuts.
You're right.
No, actually, he pushes her.
No, she put her leg out. I don't know if she was trying to trip him.
One more time. Hold on. We'll get to the bottom of this shit on the F and K. We'll get to the bottom of this. There she is.
I feel like she tried tripping him.
It's like they both did at the same time.
Yeah.
He pushed her.
No, he definitely pushed her.
Yeah,
hey B, that's not the argument.
Look.
But that's not the argument.
Yeah, I know. But does her leg go out?
Out right there.
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah, it does
You
look
know
like
what?
they both.
She deserves to be hit by a bus.
Oh my God, she's lucky.
Wow, is she ever?
I wonder if they probably know each other.
The bus driver's the real MVP.
Boy, that's a weird, shitty guy though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shitty guy.
Well, they got him. He's like a 41-year-old dude.
They caught
That's
him,
all I know,
and
yeah.
what'd he say?
I think they just took him in.
He said, I was trying to burn calories. That bitch tried tripping me. I pushed her. Had no idea a double-decker bus was going to run over her skull.
Yeah. Oof. Could have gone bad.
Let's see. Arrested after.
And he doesn't give any comment? Oh, our boy Joel from Toronto.
Yeah.
I spent a bunch of time with.
Yeah, Joel Gerst.
Yeah, our boy. He was listening to Firing the Kid yesterday. I sent this chin. That girl who got kidnapped.
Yeah.
He knew all the info on it. So it was the Russian mafia. They found out she was a mother. They don't kill mom, so that's how she got it. They let her go. They went to her, she was saying, I'm a mother, and they went to her Instagram, and there's pictures of her kid, right?
So her Instagram saved her life.
Her Instagram, because she was like, I'm a mother, don't do this, because they're going to do some shit to her. And they, and they have ethics,
Holy
So they
fuck.
looked her up and were like, oh, she's a mom, let her go.
Crazy, right?
What?
Russian Mafia, you the real MVP.
So it was Romanian Mafia.
Romanian, but I mean, that's part of...
I don't know about that.
Area.
No, Romanian Mafia, Russian Mafia.
It reminds me of that. Remember that scene from that movie with Denzel Washington and
Man on Fire?
No, and Ethan Hawke. The cop movie.
Training Day.
You remember when they were going to kill Ethan Hawke?
Oh, but he saved.
he pulled out that
the
picture?
Mexican gangsters.
Yeah.
He's like, I saved her life.
Yeah.
I saved your daughter's life, and they let him go.
Reminded me of that.
So wait, so this Romanian Mafia kidnapped her, put her on the dark web for sale, so
For
somebody could
sex
buy
slave.
her as a sex slave.
Then they found out she's a mother. Here, I'm gonna see exactly what he said.
What the fuck, man?
Another thing I remember reading is like the captor, she said like, if you let me go, I'll sleep with you. That was one of the things she said.
Well, you say whatever you have to,
Of
man.
course.
So Joel put, was listening to the new podcast. The model that was kidnapped didn't escape. She was released because they found out she was a mother with a baby. That goes against their principles. She was saved because of her Instagram. They saw the baby pic.
I love the idea of principles. It's like, okay, but we kidnap somebody's daughter.
But you were going to run a train on her if she didn't
Yeah,
have a kid.
yeah, we're going to sell her on the dark web. Yeah, great.
But still, it's kind of,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
appreciate there's some honor among
kind of
thieves.
cool.
Yeah. Well, some people are fucking bad to their core, man. Just bad to your core. You just kidnap a girl and you're going to, Jesus Christ.
What else you got, Jen?
And by the way, it's a group of them too. Like you're friends with a guy who does that. And another guy does that. You're like, yeah,
You're in it together.
You're planning it.
But they grow up like that, huh? Like they're accustomed to that. Like that's life.
Well, I know for a
like,
fact that the
bitches.
Romanian Mafia does. In Albania, Romania, there was these girls from Latvia, beautiful girls, would sign up to do domestic housework and stuff. And they'd get them there, take their passport, and they would just sell them into slavery.
Well, I mean, you're not breaking news here. You're talking about the sex slave industry. That's
Just like that movie Taken. It reminded me exactly of Taken when she was abducted.
God, remember this?
That's
when
scary.
he goes, here's the hard part. They will take you.
Yeah.
That was so
Describe
good.
everything
And that
you
guy's
see.
all, good luck.
Good luck.
What else you got, Jen?
All right. Paige Van Zant posted this picture of her foot.
MRSA.
No description, but it looks like it's a huge, deep, disgusting gash.
That'd be.
I don't think that's MRSA. No, that's not MRSA.
That's not staph?
No.
Because
No,
you
not
see the
yet.
skin folding away right here. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
that's a cut. She probably threw a kick and
Really?
got cut and then put tape over it and trained again. That's real sweaty. That's
Oh,
not
wow.
MRSA.
Okay.
You would see things coming off of it, like
Really?
vines almost.
Well, you
see
actually
what?
notice the tape
You'd
marks.
see like vines.
Really?
Oh, yeah. If it's MRSA, and be discolored.
Damn.
No, what happened?
But is it possible that she had MRSA and they cut it out?
No. No. No, I bet she looks like she probably threw a kick and then she bandaged it up. It was a bad kick and it gets worse and worse.
Wow.
It's pretty nasty, though.
Pretty
Gee
gross.
whiz.
What else you got, Jen?
All right. How about this Floyd Mayweather comment? He says that he's fighting. Beating Conor is for all the blacks.
Why did Conor? What was the
that's a
thing he
stretch.
said about Monkey?
Nothing. At the press conference, during the press conference, Floyd was dancing, and he was, okay, yeah, dance like a monkey. There you go. Get up there, dance like a monkey. But you can tell.
It was the context. Of it.
Yeah, it
He's
was
not
the
saying it to
context.
be
You know what I'm saying? Like,
prejudiced,
okay. And then he kept calling him boy.
Yeah.
But-
That's Irish.
That's what Conor said.
Yeah.
Conor's like, I'm not racist. What the fuck you guys talking
Yeah,
about?
he's
I'm not racist in the least
yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
And Floyd, he's doing his rounds now, trying to sell the fight.
Yeah.
And he's doing a good job. This one's such a stretch, to get the black support, to finally get the black support, I think. God damn, is that a stretch?
Does he not have a lot of black support? Or
He does and he doesn't. Everyone tunes in to see him lose. Some people like him, but that's a super stretch.
Alrighty.
It's not going to catch on either.
So this is MMA that George St. Pierre finally has signed the bout agreement to fight
wow,
Michael Bisping.
wow,
You just found out about this now, B?
I am.
Mm-hmm. Massacre Garden, right?
Yep. It's UFC 217, November 4th.
I think Garbrandt and TJ Dillashaw are also
I heard
on
that
that
they
card
wanted
too.
to fight. Yeah.
I heard Cyborg's trying to get on that card. He's trying to fight Holly Holmes on that.
That'd be
That'd
great
be
too.
exciting.
There's nothing. That's just rumors. Yeah,
Cool.
good fight.
How about this? Kylie Jenner, She sold her makeup brand for like $400 million, and it's projected to be $1 billion business by 2022.
She's like the leader of every girl you've ever met, like young girl.
$400 million.
That is incredible. I'll tell you what.
On track to be $1 billion company by 2022. God, that surgery just did her wonders, man.
I was going to say,
How old is she
incredible.
today?
20? Oh, not sell. So her makeup company is worth $400 million.
Yeah.
But she's like 20 years old.
They did do an amazing job with whatever's going on there.
Yeah, science is killing the game.
I mean, it really is. I would imagine, didn't she have a booty like that already? Please tell me that's
Good
natural.
God,
Her hips are natural.
You're smarter than this.
Her hips are natural, though, right?
We saw her.
They moved in her ribs and everything.
Come on.
Yeah, that's crazy. We've been over this. Shout out to her, though. What else you got, Jen?
How about this good story? A police officer was called to a guy stealing clothes, like a shirt and tie, and all that stuff he needed for a job interview. So instead of arresting him, he just bought the clothes for him.
I like that police officer.
That's the way to do it, man.
I like that police officer. The guy bought him. The guy stole him in an impulsive fit of insanity.
Yeah.
And the cop was
God, he's 18, just trying to get a job. They didn't have money, so he's trying to steal the stuff.
I'd do it for the kid.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully you got the gig.
As they say, though, you get caught stealing once, not the first time you've done it. It's the first time you got caught.
True. What else
the cop's name is Naran Jayanasan. What is that?
Jayanasan. It sounds like it's probably Indian or
it's
Bangladeshi or
Toronto, yeah.
Yeah.
Bangladeshi, Indian, maybe Pakistani. Naran Jayanasan.
I like that cop.
So do I.
Okay, this is a sad one.
Just
letting you know, but it's a sort of cool. So remember that kid that was killed by an alligator at the Disney theme park?
That's the kid.
Man.
Nightmare for me. Nightmare for everyone.
Terrible.
Nightmare for everyone.
For every human alive.
That's what I meant. I meant any parent.
Fuck.
Well, they made a foundation for him, and they put this statue in his honor at the park. It's a lighthouse.
Yeah.
That's it?
At least his memory will be there forever at the happiest place on
statue
earth.
At the place that's the darkest place for that family.
It's true.
They're never going to see this.
Friends of my in-laws, they lost their daughter when she was 12, I think, or 9. And the guy, he was a pilot for a very wealthy man, and he built the statue for her. He made this basically bronze statue in her likeness. And I don't know. I don't know if I would want that. I don't know if I would want any kind of a marker like that.
Don't care either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think
doesn't make a difference to me.
No,
you know?
that does not.
You just still die.
Yeah, I fucking lock up all my bathrooms now because when I was buying my car, the guys helped me buy my car. We were talking about kids, and then he was a little weird about it, and I'm like, "Oh, what's going on, man?" And he's like, "Oh, my 3-year-old, you know, like we were around the house, and we kept our eye on her, and then she fell into the toilet, and then." She drowned.
No.
Died, yeah. Like, fuck, man. Ugh. He's like, we literally just took our eyes off for 30 seconds. Fuck.
Just Jim Brewer's joke, but it's true. It's like, you have kids and they just walk around looking for death.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah, it's like you're constantly trying to make sure
looking
they
for
don't
death.
die. Yeah.
Is death around here? Oh, there's a ledge.
Yep. I went to this, it's called Kid Mania, some shit like that. It's a gym in Brentwood for kids, and it was awesome because they have this big like puffy tire that the kids can push. Tiger just like to beast mode the kids over it. You know, where all the other kids are kind of cool, stand there, and then Tiger just gets and just mows over the other kids. I should stop it, but I watch it and celebrate inside.
Because he's just a monster.
Kids are like, no, and try to push back, and just like,
he's got those haunches.
He just drives through.
He's got those legs.
I'm like, no, please stop! Don't do that. Please stop that. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's all soft ground.
Already got hair on his chest.
No one's getting hurt. Yeah. No one's getting hurt. But it's just this fucking.
Tiger's got a full beard.
Fucking tire steamrolling these kids. No, please don't.
Is that your
don't act like that. Please don't
tall?
act like that. Please, this is ridiculous. Yeah, goose.
He came out of the womb.
Kidtopia, I think. What else you got, Jen?
Check this out. These guys used donkeys to smuggle a car into Zimbabwe from South Africa. And the reason why they do this, do you have any idea why they would use donkeys to drag this car in the desert?
Let me think.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Tire
would
marks?
they use?
No, not tire marks.
Why?
No, you fucking terrible detective.
Well, no, I figured the donkeys would mash up the tire marks.
Well, they don't because they're pulling it. God damn it. What do you think they're doing? Pushing it like a fucking sled? You know what,
true.
man? You're shitty. You're not
It's
on my
early-
fucking
it's early.
detective team.
Well, I'm only a detective afternoon.
Terrible detective.
That's
Tire
the
marks.
afternoon.
I don't know about you, bro.
What do you think?
Let me think. Hold on. I would imagine that when the car is on, they can see it with infrared material, or it's just too hot. And it
Yeah, because
overheats.
Zimbabwe has a bunch of infrared material.
You don't fucking know.
moron.
I happen to know that they got infrared drones, and they're
What
in
is
the
it,
desert.
Chin?
Brian's closer though.
Yeah,
What is
I'm
it? Well,
closer.
no
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Well, I said they're
Yeah.
pushing the
You
goddamn
fucking
car.
said, yeah, pushing.
Brian thinks because Zimbabwe has
because of the tire
infrared
marks,
lasers
fucking, you
on
are,
the donkeys.
No, because of the infrared.
What do you got, Chin? What is
Hold
it?
on. When it's on,
They can detect it.
they can detect it
Mm-hmm.
because they can smell the exhaust.
What is it, Chin?
Well, these are old, nicer cars. They have tracking devices. They all do. Computers. So if it's
GPS?
on and running, if it's on
They
and
can
running,
track it.
then they can track it.
Oh,
So
because
if
they're
it's off-
stolen
yes,
cars.
Yes, stolen. I should have said stolen.
Hence why they're hence why they're smuggling.
Here's the
it.
thing, though. Here's
You
the thing.
fucking moron. Yeah, Ford's not smuggling cars in to sell to the
You don't
locals.
fucking. You don't.
God,
hey, you're not.
dog.
Hey, sir.
This is like
civilian,
True Detective season
civilian.
2.
Why don't you stand over there, please?
Sucks.
Get behind the tape. You get
Hey, you're
behind the
like
tape.
True Detective season
Sir,
2.
I'm going to ask you again.
I'm season 1.
I'm going to ask you again.
Suck.
Get behind the tape, sir.
No.
Sir, and don't pet the donkeys. Don't play with their noses.
Yeah, I would
In
take
fact,
the donkey.
feed the donkeys, play with their noses while me and Chin talk.
Yeah,
Now, listen.
GPS screws everything up. These
Yeah, but
days.
when they turn it on and they're in Zimbabwe, can't they track it then? Or I guess they would have to get it before it leaves the state.
But then how?
the country.
But if it's around other cars, it's
Yeah.
not going to matter.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I
Obviously.
just saw it. Thought
So
it
the
looked cool.
donkeys pull the fucking
They were
cars.
pulling, but then they just gave up after a while. That's why.
Yeah, no
they got
shit.
stuck
The
here.
donkey's like, fuck this.
That's
noise.
a lot of, yeah.
And they put little sleds under the tires to help the donkeys.
I feel like that's a lot of work for the donkeys.
A lot of work.
Poor donkeys.
Strong donkeys.
Is that it, Chin?
That's pretty much
You ever
it,
see a
man.
happy donkey in your life? Not once. They're always droopy.
They're cuter than I thought, though, when I saw
Yeah,
them.
I like a
Sad
donkey.
donkeys.
I like a
Burros.
fresh donkey.
Yeah.
Can you, for the kids ride donkeys, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys play grab ass.
No, my
like
kids
the-
don't play donkeys. They don't. You don't ride donkeys. You ride ponies. There's a difference.
There's no donkeys around there?
Don't
Ponies.
they?
Now you can ride a mule. You can ride a mule.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing about a mule,
They'll kick you.
and they better like you. Now a mule will let one person ride them sometimes, and everybody else can go fuck themselves. Mule will kick you in the face. It'll also bite you.
That is strange.
Yeah, a mule is a smart animal compared to a horse, apparently. Yeah, you can ride donkeys.
Yeah,
My
there
kids
you
have
are.
ridden donkeys. I've ridden donkeys. But, if you're riding and learning how to ride, you ride a pony.
The kids are so happy.
I like a nice donkey myself. You got to drop in knowledge.
I got to
It's
drop
about
in knowledge.
donkeys.
It's about donkeys. It's about burros, and I think it's really great.
It's about smuggling cars.
It is. Chin, do me a
Yes.
favor and just
Keep
edit this.
talking.
Yeah, 'cause
I'll just keep
I need
talking.
to find it, and now I got to find.
I saw. Let me look at more donkey pictures here. There's an old lady with probably her daughter and then their kid. And this looks like a miniature donkey. And then this kid looks like he's not riding the donkey for fun. It's kind of like he just has to ride it because that's what they do here. And then this kid looks Asian. Your state in Kyrgyzstan. So that those places, they have like Asian influence, right? I think they're like part Korean and stuff there too. Just like Triple G.
That fight
still
is
looking?
That fight is. Yeah, sorry.
All good.
Kind of get rolling, man. You know what your drop in knowledge should be?
What?
Shutting the fuck up for once. That'd be my
So-
favorite. That'd be
that's
my
so
favorite
rude.
one.
That's
Kermit.
so rude. Oh my God, that's so rude.
It's not drop. It's not your drop in knowledge if you're reading off an article right now, son. You want me to just Google some drop in knowledge for you?
No, bro. I want to
Here's
play
one.
something for us. You fuck. You bastard.
Oh, you're gonna play a video? Even better than I thought.
Yeah, I think this is right. So ready?
Mm-hmm.
So this is something I thought was really interesting. This essentially is something I heard Stephen Jobs say, and
Steve Jobs.
Mr. Steve.
Don't call
Jobs.
him Steven for God's sakes.
And he said something I thought was interesting, and because I break this down more in my other podcast, Mixed Mental Arts, and I think that I'm getting close with the help of Hunter in breaking down how to think about things. But this was something we talked about. Listen to Steve Jobs say something interesting.
Is he coming up?
Yeah.
The thing I would say is, when you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use. And the minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will, if you push in, something will pop out the other side, that you can change it, you can mold it. That's maybe the most important thing.
Pretty cool.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah. So
that's what happens when you grow
don't
up
limit
without a
yourself.
dad.
Don't limit yourself, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know. I had to think about that. It's pretty cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
And he said that when he was a young man. He said that way before anything else, So you can learn from people who've done big things, and some of it's just a mindset. Some of it's not limiting yourself. Some of it's thinking that if I have the right tutelage, maybe I can surprise myself. So go out there and surprise yourself, kids. Brendan, go out there and surprise yourself. And by the way, kids, you want to really surprise yourself and laugh? Come to Seattle. Come to Bellevue. Parlor Live.
Hopefully you're funnier than Steve Jobs.
Yeah. I don't know how funny
man.
he was.
I heard he was a riot.
Really?
No, the fucking asshole.
was a real
Everyone knows
funny
he was
guy.
an asshole. Brilliant man.
Yeah,
complete
brilliant.
ass dick.
Terrible
just
father.
a dick.
Yeah.
No, not a father.
You kind of see
just
it
a bad person
in that show. In that movie.
Yeah, brilliant man, but yeah, complete dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to be to get where you're going.
I guess so. Personality traits.
You should see Seattle. Bill Gates is up there.
Yeah, he'll be coming
at
to
your
my show.
front row.
I do have a lot of Microsoft people that come to shows all the time.
Yeah,
it's really
it's
interesting.
Seattle,
and it's so funny because you can feel it in the room. You can feel the difference between like a bunch
bros.
of computer, the bros and
no
a bunch
shit.
of computer guys.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Go see Bryan Seattle. I'm in Long Beach, end of September. TFAK.com.
.com.
This is the Fun Kid. We're out.